our main feature table, it's going to be our most recent major winner, Sam Tashima, playing his dark side deck versus the guy we just literally saw on light side, Jonny Chu. It's ROTS Maul versus There Is Good in Him.
I'm just waiting for more inserts.
Like, I know we're getting 2 games of Jonny versus Jonny here, but at the same time, like, this is a potential win, and you're potentially in match.
Yeah, this is 2 5-2s, so this is a win and you're in match. Now, it doesn't mean the loser's definitely eliminated based on strength of schedule. It is possible there will be a 5-3 making the top cut, but I don't think there will be. So it's I don't joke about inserts, especially with Jonny. Jonny could be dropping inserts, and Johnny's getting the sides fixed right away. We should maybe put a little note in the box of no being seen, like dark side sits on this side.
Yeah, I think we're gonna do that from now on.
So,
and I'll tell you what, there are a lot of players at 4 and 3 currently.
yeah, there's a lot floating around, but
there's a lot. Yeah, like there's 4 players at 6 and 1. There are 7 players at 5 and 2.
It is unlikely a 5-3 makes it in.
Yeah.
Basically, and I don't think a 5-2 makes it. I think 6-2 has to be it. This is you have to win. So Jonny, who all I've ever seen him play is There Is Good in Him. So Jonny's not going to be able to turn Vader for the win, because that would have been awesome.
I mean, he should be able to.
I mean, I don't think Sam can deploy Vader, so. And what's Sam using for his third effect? Is he going to go security precautions, or is he...
No bargain.
Okay. Jonny's not the only one going, what the heck?
On the no bargain, or?
Yeah, I guess it's Rebels play +2. And Revolutionists, I guess it's just Rebels are deployed +2 as long as there's no Imperials, and you're not running too many Imperials, so maybe.
Yeah.
That's.
But this is in a lot of ways, this is a for the marbles game.
Oh, I think this is based on the numbers. I don't think a 5-3 makes it.
Yeah.
So
Jonny looks like he's going with Johnny's interesting enough going with a 3-card start effect, 3 effect start. As we see Wackling, Strike Planning, and I feel the Conflict.
Well, yeah, you start that with There's Good in Him.
Yeah, and Rebellions are built on hope. I'm sorry. And then again on our secondary stream, that one is also a win in your in game with Phil versus Chris.
Yep. And that's going to be it. Like, these guys need to win to make day 2. So And Johnny, I think, or Sam's getting started. I'm sure pulling Rendley, although it probably won't look like Monster Num Num.
You just like saying Monster Num Num.
You've noticed that, huh?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit. I think all Rendelys should now be look like Monster Num Nums.
So, and Sam starts right away with "There is no try," as he says, "I do not need you sensing and altering my stuff." And Johnny drops, don't do that again" to
Yeah.
suspend it. Like, so Johnny got the first pull off, but he's not going to get the defense value -1
You
or
mean
the go
Sam?
fetch.
Sam.
Sam, yeah. He's not going to be able to go get the
And there's the battle
fetch the
order.
yeah, playing
Johnny
right into
go.
Johnny's hands.
I wonder if Sam knows that Johnny is playing numbers.
I don't think
For his
he
dark side.
is. For his dark side, maybe, maybe not. I feel like I don't. He might. I feel like that's something people heard about.
Yeah.
Like Casey was like, "I lose 12 to oh son of a."
Johnny pulls the profundity.
Okay. Thought for a second he was just throwing numbers at him. Like, it's not your deploy phase yet, dude. So I'm curious what Johnny's deck is.
Pig.
Okay, but like, what's it trying to do?
Pig.
And if you tell me win battles,
I didn't say he's trying to play Tig games.
yeah, like he's trying. It's how is he trying to pull stuff off? It looks like I see some
By
strike
doing Tig
plannings
things,
and
duh.
swear to God, closer and closer to going to Denver. Just to
You're not going to Denver.
so
There's not enough people there for you to make fun of.
I can make fun of people everywhere, dude. So
Yeah, but you can't make fun of Carl. You can't make fun of Kendall. You can't make fun of me.
because there's not people in Denver I can make fun of. Come on, dude. Like
There's not. Denver's a bunch of
Justin,
boring people.
Justin's there, Randy's there,
That's it.
Squirlock's there. There's a whole
No,
lot
he's
of
not.
people. Steve Squirlock, yeah, he is.
Just Columbus it.
We'll see. Like I said, I'm
Queso's retired.
figuring it out. Yeah, Queso. No, Queso
He's
said he's going to be
retired.
out there.
He's retired.
He'll be
He has
there.
kids.
I have
He takes them
kids.
to baseball games.
I don't take mine to baseball games anymore, but I have
Yeah, that's
kids.
why.
You don't need to retire.
Yeah, Steve
Oh,
Squirrellock's
Squirlock's
at Indy
in.
with B. Fred, which means he's coming out to Columbus.
All right. For some reason, I thought you were. Oh, yeah, the insert effect is on table, but it's suspended.
Yeah.
So
Okay. Sam goes out and gets his kick.
seems like a valid thing to get against a deck that wants to win battles.
Yeah.
See, Matt's going to be in Denver.
Matt's going to come to Columbus.
I'd say it might be too cold because he's a Cali boy, but
Matt, you should come to Columbus too.
Denver's going to have a big 2 days of Star Wars tournaments as well in November.
Looks like Brian Fred is standing and walking around, so it does look like the mascot scooped to Brian Fred.
I mean, Brian was 5-2, so Brian had a chance to make it. Matt was 4-3.
Yeah.
So they're friends. That was going to happen.
Are they though?
Yeah, I think so. And there's Johnny with the walk lane. What are we grabbing with walk lane? As I have to refresh again because for some reason Twitch likes to occasionally just get blurry on me. And it's not just my old eyes.
No, you have young, beautiful eyes, Garrett.
I agree, but during the refresh, I missed it. What did Johnny grab?
I honestly don't know.
Probably launching.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, I think I saw an advantage in hand that he might have grabbed with that "don't do that again" to take advantage of the fact that he's gonna be grabbing it anyways. So Jonny grabs General Leo with strike planning,
Good
home
card.
one. I mean, Endor Shield only lets you grab Imperial Admirals. It feels like strike planning should only let you grab Rebels.
Yeah, but you can't grab like General Kenobi
Yeah,
or Kenobi.
which also seems somewhat reasonable.
But you
Like
can
if
grab
there was
Mon
an
Mothma.
ability 6 Admiral, that'd be kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Super Grand Admiral Thrawn.
What would Super Grand Admiral Thrawn do?
I don't know.
Okay, Luke moves over to the docking bay.
Jonny not paying 3 to drain for 1.
I think he follows the Garrett Larson, don't pay 3 to pay
Yeah.
for trade for 1.
Paying 3 to drain for 1 is always feels bad. Even if it's might be the right play, it's a feels bad play.
Unless you said it earlier, unless you're playing Thrawn.
But then it's really a drain of 2.
Yeah.
So like paying 3 to drain for 2, especially when you need to drain to flip your objective, is much different.
Oh yeah, 100%.
So
But I mean, and then also but like I said, you throw down Sabine and just take that one card you just stacked and put it into the use pile. Feels good. Don't
Sam
give
goes to
Chris
get his.
Kelly ideas, Matt Thornton.
I just want zombie token troopers.
Go play Magic.
All right. So Sam must have decided not to go get an alien, which makes sense. I think Sam's probably going to play this a little bit slow to see what
Mm-hmm.
what
There's a grabber for Sam.
what Johnny's doing. Like you don't want to rush into this, although he does have Maul and Newt.
He's also got a Phantom Menace in his hand too. Yep, there's the Phantom Menace coming down. He's got first strike too. Like,
Do you just drop them all and go?
what are you gonna do?
Just go balls to the wall, Maul plus Newt.
No, he's drawing cards. He's going
on
slow.
Luke. Okay, he's going real slow. I don't hate that. Like, I mean, Jonny will probably pay 3 to drain for 2, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm. Now, do we know which Luke that is? Is that Jedi Knight or Rebel Scout?
Rebel, it's Jedi Knight, I think. Hmm.
Johnny's going to go get a shield. Is he going to go get the throne back shield?
Maybe. I mean,
Yeah, there's throne back shield.
to try and threaten Sam, does Sam have to then, like, all right, Sam's got to do some
Yeah,
playing of cards,
he plays Dark Time for the Rebellion to activate 1.
which is fine. Like, you get rid of Dark Time, you're okay with that.
Yeah, yeah.
So Johnny's got a whole pile of force to work with too now. Now, do you drain here, or is he going to just load the home 1 up and say, come get me? Or profund? Yeah, he's got home 1 and profundity.
Yeah, honestly, I don't know. Like, I mean,
So he's got a sight in his hand as well. I think he might
I
just
think
be.
either play might be the right play, but I think he's being a little cautious, being that like he just saw Sam throw Phantom Menace, and I mean that 9 times out of 10, that's just getting a card out of your deck or out of your hand. but you still want to be cautious. There goes, it looks like a tentacle off the top, so he does drain. Sam counts his force pile. No, there's a 3PO with his part showing coming down as well. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, Jonny might, they both are just playing the don't make a mistake game.
yeah, and I think that's what both players need to do.
Yeah, I don't think it's a bad, I don't think it's bad play. It's
Okay, here we go. Profundity with Ray.
and get the Ray pull. There's an I know.
Yeah.
Is this just a pile of grabbers? And are we going to see him grab the Jedi Council chamber or no? Nope,
No,
Nabron.
he grabs a neighbor, and I don't mind that play.
No, I think that's a very solid.
But I mean, as we see though, Sam's got two grabbers out. And Johnny's just again taking his time here.
Yeah, which is the way to do it.
Mm-hmm.
You know, there's no need to rush stuff right now. Don't make a mistake that you can't fix.
Yeah, and Johnny just passed his turn. So he set himself up with battle to keep battle order to be in play. So now he won't have to pay for any drains. But you gotta think Sam's going to come down with something this turn.
Yeah, now the question is, does Sam, like I saw the Maul strikes in his hand, does he think his destiny is good enough to get around it? So he
And
grabs the it's worse.
No, that's the tentacle.
Oh, tentacle. Okay.
So he plays no escape to get tentacle back.
Just to
I'm
get
not
another grabber.
Sure. Yeah, I was gonna say like I mean to get a third grabber, I don't know if I like that.
Yeah, it feels like no escape might have been, there might have been a better spot for that. Like, and I wonder if Jonny decided not to deploy more than Ray because Ray alone should probably cover any forfeit in space
Mm-hmm.
if need
It's enough
be. And
ability.
you,
It's enough ability to satisfy for Zuckus Smith Hunter.
and it also saves you the force. So if Sam comes down on Luke, you just neighboring him away.
Mm-hmm.
Like, oh, you sent everyone to the landing platform? That's cute. I'm going to go neighboring into the audience chamber and say, thanks for playing.
But I think Sam's gonna realize that.
I mean, Sam doesn't know he's got the neighboring, so Sam's got to think something might be happening, but
you got to think that there's a neighbor in the deck.
probably. But sometimes you just gotta, force your opponent to have the answer.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Okay, Lord
we
Sidious going down to the audience chamber.
all right. So Sam's going the other way with it.
I mean, I don't hate it, but like you're threat. Okay, so Johnny's threatening drains of 2 and 2 next turn.
And Sam's threatening a drain of 2 that he has to pay for.
Yeah.
Like Sam can't go to space too light because Johnny's got the home 1 in hand.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and you don't want to start stacking cards on conflict either.
I don't know how I feel about him just stacking the audience chamber like this.
I think he's maybe setting up the Ellis Hellrot play too. Like they're
That's
both
true.
just sort of waiting on the other person, but like I like the position Johnny's put himself in right here.
Yeah.
And there's Sam's got a barrier, another
There's
barrier.
Zuckus.
There's
He's got
regular Zuckus and Mist Hunter. Like
he's got a bit like he's got his full hand at this point. Johnny does as well. Now, what's good for Johnny is he's cycling cards with 3PO, whereas Sam's not.
Yeah, Sam hasn't found Forlom yet, and
And the other thing is like I think Johnny,
Johnny's just going right away with take the Ray, take the Ray.
yeah, I don't think you use the neighboring here to get from to move off of Endor. I think you stay.
No, oh no, you're fine. You're totally fine going. I'll drain for 2. I'll drain for 4. You drain for 2.
Mm-hmm. Like we might see him. Oh, okay. I thought it was a Untaguta.
So he lost a Maul. He lost a Maul Strikes. He lost a Phantom Menace. Those were hard drains.
Yeah.
So, and
Oh,
there's
is
the
that the Jedi
Speak, which
Council
we know it
Saber?
was in there. So give himself a little more activation, and more importantly, get that 0 out of the deck. We saw General Solo, so I'm assuming we'll see a pull. Yep.
Yeah.
General Solo who cancels Kylo's game text.
Does he?
Yeah.
I thought that was the optimistic general.
Is that? Oh, maybe.
This one pulls interrupts.
Oh, okay. Use one force to upload an interrupt and then place that card out of play. And you can get a door in game text. You could get Fallen Portal. That actually would be kind of brutal.
Yeah. Hmm.
Looks like Johnny's got 17 or 18 force to work with here. Like,
Uh-oh, Robbie's going to Denver.
all right. Well,
That's
now I
a
got to
that's a
decide. Like,
that's a reason for not to go to Denver.
yeah, but like, you're a reason not to go to Columbus. So which way do I go?
Hey, I owe
There's
you
home
dinner
one
and Akbar.
and Akbar. And yeah, Johnny says if you want to come to space, you're going to earn it.
Yeah. And now
And
that
I like
strings
that
at two,
play.
2, and 2. That's 6 damage from Johnny,
Yeah.
potentially next turn. I like what Johnny's doing.
Yeah. So do I. I think that's a really good.
And it leaves him with like 6 force.
Sounds about right. Which looks like it's enough to neighbor and Luke if you need to.
Yeah.
So,
But I mean, you got to think Sam might pay to drain here.
I mean, Sam's activating 112. So,
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. I got him at 14, 15.
You count Lord Sidious?
Yeah.
You count the oh, Secret Plans is not on the table.
Security precautions, you mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't count that because I didn't see it on table.
So then Johnny's getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16,
17.
17.
Yeah. So they're both activating just silly amounts.
Yep. And there's the droid workshop. So now Sam goes up to 16.
And Sam's like, all right, I'll get all my things, but he did not pay to drain. So he's planning to use all his force to do something.
You got to think he's going to.
See, now that placement of the droid workshop,
Suspect?
now I'm running Luke. Now, if he comes in front of Luke, I'm neighboring Luke to the audience, or not the audience chamber, the lower passages. Because it's going to be hard for, the lower passages have that move text, don't they?
Yeah.
Okay.
You got to go to the Jabba's Palace, the Tatooine Jabba's Palace.
Yep. All right. So we see Zuckuss
Sam's going to space now.
All right. I mean, Profundity, or does Profundity only have ability 2?
Yeah.
So then he doesn't have enough to get around Zuckuss.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
That was a mistake by John. Unless he's like sitting on a spiral to react, which would be kind of amazing.
He might be.
I don't see a.
But at the same time, I mean, I don't. He might not be worried about it.
Yeah. Like you just lose Ray.
It's 4 to what? Not it's 9 to 10.
Yeah,
And
you lose Ray.
yeah,
And she covers everything because you don't have any immunity.
yeah. And now he can just come back and like Poe would be really
Yeah.
good plus another Ray.
Yeah, if he's got an
And
Unita, which I don't
he's yeah,
see.
Unita. Well, he's got a bazillion activated.
And he's got characters, but it looks like it's a lot of Luke or
EPPs.
Qui-Gons and Obies and
Yeah.
Leia, who's not a pilot. Like he's got General Solo, who's a pilot, but doesn't give him enough ability.
Yeah.
So
I'm a little surprised he didn't Unita there, like use Walkling to get Unita.
he already used Walkling
Oh, to get
to
the
get
launch.
launching.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he's still going
But
to
again,
drain for
he's draining
4.
for 4.
So he's got to get ahead
Ooh,
of Jonny
that's
here on
a
the.
really good card for him.
Is that the second Maul he's lost now?
Yeah. But no, Jonny also just was able to get a Jedi's concentration into his hand.
Oh yeah, that's a great card for him.
Mm-hmm.
But does he have a pilot? Like that's really the thing.
Honestly, like I think you just move the like you either move the home one over or you just move the profundity. Because again,
I think you just swap them.
okay, so General
I
Solo, so that
can't
brings him up to
imagine.
5.
Yeah, I think if you're going to move them, you just swap them because I can't imagine that
And because like this
Johnny's
is
got much more space.
but at the same time, Sam probably has no more space either.
Or Sam is who I meant. Yeah, like
Yeah.
Sam probably doesn't have any more space.
Yep, and that's what he's
So
doing. Yeah, because
yeah,
it's Akbar's a what?
Akbar's a 3, and home
But the ship
one's
is a
got
4.
4. Yep.
Yeah.
So
And Walkling's out of play to retrieve the ray. Yeah.
yep, which makes sense.
And
Like you're certainly
Johnny's just
activating
drawing
enough.
again.
I mean, Johnny's ahead right now. Like
Yeah, he doesn't have to do much.
Johnny's draining for 4, Sam's draining for 2.
Yeah.
Like until Sam can turn that math.
And like you said, there's 2 Mauls in the lost pile right now for Sam.
Yeah.
Like
So how
Kylo's,
many more does he have to go after Luke with?
yeah, and Kylo's over on Tatooine. Like
And
and it looks like Jonny has a lot in his hand. Like both
Johnny
players
does
have a
have
lot of
some
stuff in their
senses.
hand.
Like Johnny's got some senses on the chance we get the Ellis. So I
Yeah,
feel like the Ellis is what might need to happen.
yeah, it's
And
good. The
there,
Ellis is gonna come.
Johnny 3PO'd the site just to get rid of it and immediately pitched it to the drain.
And what else is he gonna lose?
Maybe a Yoda or a Sense Recoil, maybe.
I think it's gonna maybe the sense, or I would say maybe the sense.
Because he's got a couple senses, it looks like.
Yeah.
Although Yoda, I don't hate. Like you
Yeah.
probably Yoda's just asking you to
Oh,
lose a
that's
couple
bad
force.
destiny for Sam.
1 and 3, huh? Well, you're not
Yeah.
cracking home 1, and in fact,
No.
you're losing. You're losing there.
And he uses
So,
the audience chamber to pull out the Shizor. So
all right. I mean, he wasn't battling anyways. That 3's not.
no, there's no reason for him to battle at this point.
He's got to move. Sam's going to have to move his ships.
Yeah.
And eat another drain of 4, and Johnny's going to go get Ray. And
Yeah, he's banking on the Ellis.
yeah, he's got the
Like
Ellis.
this is telling me this is 100%. Like, you know, Johnny's gonna grab the Ellis, sense it,
Yep.
lose 3, lose the 2 more on top of it.
Oh, you'll happily lose.
Yeah.
And we see a little bit of spread out.
Yeah, Gunray and Sidious move out. The 2 ships move over.
Yeah. The Gunray Insidious
But
moving
now,
out says he might not be banking on the
yeah, I was gonna
Ellis
say
as
now
much as he's
now
going
it's
to
the
try
damage is
and
the
turn it
same.
into a drain race.
Yeah, the damage is the same for both players now.
Well, for the moment. Like Johnny goes to get Ray. Ray plus anyone on Rendelly so you can keep the pilot, the 7 ability there.
Or you go like Obi-Wan to Tatooine.
No, you don't go after him on Tatooine. Neither of those sites are a good spot to make that battle. You're getting out 2 battle destinies with
But the thing is, though,
Sidious.
like there's no sabers or anything. That's what I'm saying. If you can get rid of the Sidious and the Gunray,
But you're losing the Jedi to do it.
yeah.
And you're taking a ping, and you're probably losing the battle.
Oh,
None
yeah.
of which help you.
Yeah. Okay.
So I don't think I would do that. You know, and the audience chamber is just brutal. Like the only reason you go to the audience chamber is if you're going to just like, all right, I'm going to kill.
Yeah. But and again, like I see what you're saying, because like Johnny's got to be wary of like cards like the force field.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Sam loses
And
a 5,
there's a force
6 at the top.
push.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
really what comes
Johnny's
down
got, or
is
Sam's got pretty much everything he wants to get like to be able to
oh,
fight those. What?
he's got Hera and
And
Rey in
Lando.
hand. And Lando. Oh.
Yeah. There's Lando.
All right, so space go bye-bye.
Probably. There's barrier.
All right.
Having the barrier. So, oh, he baited out the barrier with the Hera. Brilliant play.
Yeah.
Because now with Lando, you're still getting 2 destiny.
Yep.
You still have the ability to draw the destiny. Yeah.
Well, yeah, Sam's got a second barrier, but I don't think he's got the force to play it now.
No, there's Rey.
There's Rey, which I think is perfect.
And he's still looking at his hand. So
yeah, he might not go Lando. Like, I'm not sure you need Lando up there. You're outpowering him.
He had the barrier.
Okay, so he had
So
another barrier.
Johnny's going to use Rey.
All right.
Oh, if he
and now I think you have to throw Lando. Although, how many?
He's got
profundity. No, profundity can add 6 pilots. Okay, that's what I was trying to. How many pilots can you fill that up?
Lando. So it's Lando and Han.
Yep, which is enough ability. And then Rey and Hera come back.
Yeah.
Next turn.
And it looks like he's throwing somebody else on there too.
Is he throwing? I can't imagine throwing forfeit fodder on there.
To retrieve.
Yeah.
And
okay.
And he's got the. I think he's got the draw their fire in his hand too. Yeah.
Is he going to play it? I think you do.
He did play. Yeah, he plays it.
And Sam is out of force, I think.
Yeah. Sam used all of his last force for the 2 barriers.
I mean, I don't think Johnny overflows him though.
No. But he's retrieving like 2.
Yeah. So the draw their fire hits.
Leia's forfeit fodder.
Yeah, Leia's probably just forfeit fodder. Which
Nope, there's the I know.
Oh.
You were saying about overflow?
Yeah, that's now we might see some. We're certainly going to see a stack. And I'm sure those are all insane destinies.
And he's got numbers in there. There goes Lando.
Oh.
Lando did his job.
Yeah.
Stack of cards, Sam.
Yeah. And start doing math. Like Sam's at 4, 11, 12, 13.
Not 13.
To 10, 13. A whole lot more. Like Sam is probably actually going to take overflow here.
Geek, and he can't play the Geek if
he can't play the Geek. He doesn't have the force. Oh, that was dirty.
Yep, Sam's peeling.
Like Sam can't. I mean, Sam can Jabba's Haven one of them back, but what are you going to do? I mean, he only lost a couple, it looks like.
Yeah.
Or is he? Yeah, he only lost a few. But he doesn't have a ton of force left. Like Sam? It looks like Sam looks like he's only got like 9 or 10 to use, although he's got another, I guess he's still got probably about 20.
Yeah, Sam's got a decent sized hand. So, and Like it feels like he's losing stuff from his deck to the drain.
His hand is a lot smaller than you think. His hand is only 6 or 7 cards. So I think he's got to go. Yep, he's going at Luke. You've got to try and.
He's got to try and do something here.
Yep.
But again, like I said, Johnny's got the Jedi concentration.
Yeah, and Johnny's Destiny are
It should
really
be
good.
stacked. Like we knew that there was a
Yeah.
6 on top.
And honestly, the Jedi's con, like, there's a chance Sam loses that battle and has to stack.
Yeah.
Like, because I don't think he's got much else to throw down.
I mean,
he's got a bunch of red cards.
I was going to say, does he throw down the first strike here?
I almost wonder if he mauls strikes. No, I think you got to start the battle.
You can't maul strike. You cannot maul strike with the Jedi concentration.
No, to add a Destiny.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
And Johnny says, all right, well, I'm going to put out aim high because.
But Sense is in his hand. Like.
Yeah, but how much does
the
Johnny
6
have
is on
active?
top. There's a 6 on top, which would actually not
Yeah.
work. So Johnny's got to be wary of that. Oh, this is gonna get tricky.
Yeah, because if Johnny pays the 1 for Jedi Con.
So Johnny's losing 2 here. Sam's retrieving 2.
Sam paid to retrieve, so Sam has no more force.
And Johnny's playing Jedi concentration.
To stop all swings.
No sabers, yeah.
But now Sam should maul strikes to add a Destiny.
Yeah.
Like that's your
out there's here. The maul strikes. And Johnny can't pay.
Maul strikes is lost. Like yeah, Johnny can't do anything about that, but he keeps his forfeit, so
Luke's immune.
Isn't that 7?
Oh, that's a 4. I'm sorry.
To say that's a 4-alarm who's a 3, I think, and then
yeah, there goes Luke.
So he barely hit Luke, but he did get Luke's immunity.
And the Jedi concentration actually hurt Johnny. Because now he's got to lose a force on top of that.
Yeah, but he'd have gotten hit.
Well, but I mean, if he could have hit Sam.
Yeah. I don't know. He
didn't know that the maul strikes was there. So yeah. I think that was the right play.
And I think what we see now is he's going to come down on Maul with Obi and Qui-Gon.
Get 2 Destiny himself.
Yeah.
Cause
a stack. Potentially cause
4-4 swing.
Like, yeah, it's a 4-4 swing plus probably overflow. Because Sam's got no force.
He's paying to drain. He's paying to drain first.
I mean, you almost don't even need Obi. You just drop Qui-Gon. Sam can't stop it.
Sam's got 9 in his life force.
Oh yeah, that's Qui-Gon for sure. Like here's Qui-Gon. Here's the 4-4 swing with draw their fire.
You're getting 2 Destiny. I'm getting 2 Destiny. You're not.
4-4 I'm getting swing. 2 to your 1.
Yeah.
So you're probably losing Maul, and if he hits him, it's a Maul and force.
Maybe.
Does he have enough to deploy?
But the thing is, Sam has no force saved.
Yeah, Sam has nothing saved. If he goes at Sam now, like there's nothing. So he doesn't have the Qui-Gon in hand anymore.
No.
He's got Obi.
I think Obi's either like, and that's still fun. No, he's just drawn.
All right. I mean, right now, Sam can pay to drain, but he can't do anything else.
Sam can pay to drain for 6, then he can't do anything.
Yeah.
And the thing is, he's got 12 saved. He's got 12 hand in life.
Yeah. So Sam
after
pays everything to drain and does nothing.
It's gonna bring him down to 4. That's the thing, though. Like, being that both players are paying to drain, I mean, Sam's doing more than what Johnny's doing.
Yeah, but Johnny's got more cards to lose.
Yeah. Honestly, like I kind of want to see Johnny
because
go down.
Johnny will drain 4, which then will put Sam in the position of he can only drain for 4. Yeah. And then Johnny drains 4 again, and Sam is now in a position of he can only drain for 2. And
Honestly, though, I
then,
kind of want to see Johnny just go with somebody down to the lower passages.
um,
Because once he gets once if Sam goes down to 8, there's not a lot he can do.
yeah, especially with
And
the lower passages, he can move anybody there.
but that's the thing, moving is fine.
Yeah, but then Johnny can't move away. ROTS Maul versus there is good in him.
Yeah.
Yeah, and Johnny did not drain for the full amount. He kept 3 just in case. So he kept enough to force push out of the battle, which makes sense.
That's
So,
another play. Yeah, that's another play, James. Yeah, I like that. James and Chaz saying you pay, get them low, and then you do the 2 ping.
yeah, I don't
Or
think you need to. All right, so Johnny listened to you and not me.
I mean, he's got Clash in his hand too.
Yeah, he's got Clash and he's got a
Like
Sorry.
like
And
Johnny
again, what is
is
Sam
so
gonna
far
do?
ahead at this point.
Yeah.
I think Johnny's putting an interrupt out of play. Maybe. Oh no, Sam's
No,
retreating.
Sam's Jabba's Haven.
No, he used something special to put
Oh,
it back
okay,
in
to
the
get
deck.
back
So now he can drain for 6.
yeah.
But still, Johnny's not paying.
Yeah. Like Johnny's gonna
Oh,
get a
and he takes Shizor back into his hand. Or Dr. E, Dre, as you like to call him.
yeah,
But I mean, with
and he's got to pay the one to do it.
Flash,
So again, like what all are you going to be doing here?
I mean, you swing, hit Dre, Clash out of the battle.
Yeah, but like that's the question is what is Sam did not save any force, so he's not trying to
No, I don't know what he's like. What's going on?
like moving in front of Obi just seems terrible all the way
He
around.
drains for another 2.
Like moving in front of Obi just feels like a bad
And
plan.
Obi, and it's interesting to see Johnny's peeling. He's not
Yeah,
this
Johnny wants to keep the access to the cards in his hand.
okay.
And I think he's okay with that. And yeah, we
Yeah.
see Aura and Shizor come over. So now Johnny's got a whole bunch of like Johnny has options galore here.
Mhm.
So
Clash
Johnny's
is
going to
out.
clash out one of them
Oh no,
to
you know what he's
start.
gonna
So he,
do. I like what he's gonna like if he battles, calls the 4 force ping, hits Shizor, sorry's out, and then just
yeah, and
yeah.
Aura can do nothing, and he's
Yep.
yeah. I agree, Tom, that moving in front of that drain of 1 seems bad because yeah, you're effectively
Yeah.
getting drained for 2 now.
Yeah. Sam's down to like 4.
Yeah, and
Oh no, Johnny's just gonna go balls to the walls here.
that's fine too.
Yeah.
You win, you
Why not?
stack. You're going to end up with one of them alive still.
Yeah.
So, well, I mean, on the one hand, Benji won't lose to his dad in the retro event tomorrow.
On the other hand,
Like,
Johnny should get like both of them should get ice cream.
I definitely agree.
I think both have earned it.
I definitely agree. And so Johnny, yeah, paid 3 to battle, pays 2 to retrieve 2. I mean, the order on that was technically wrong because it should be pay 1 to retrieve 1, pay 1 to retrieve 1. And he swings, he hits Shizor, and good game.
Yeah.
And the 6 for Battle Destiny. And
That's it.
yeah, Sam also draws a 6, but there's no congratulations, Johnny Chu,
Yeah.
on the day 2.
He should be.
He's 6-2.
He's 6-2.
He's in. The math says he's in. So 6-2 is definitely in.
And it looks like Jared
There's just
Napolitano
no
is
5 and
victorious.
3s that are in.
That was really impressive.
Yeah, Johnny played that spectacularly. I think Sam might have played a little too conservatively.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree.
I think he waited too long to go after Luke, and then those drains started hitting in. Like, but Jonny just saying, okay, I'm not playing any systems, but you are, and I'm going to take them from you,
Yeah,
was pretty nasty.
I do
So,
agree with you. As we see Brian Fred talking to both of them in his cutoff Indianapolis Colts.
Brian Friend giving Jonny a little back rub. So, yeah, if we can get a Jonny interview, that'd be good. If not, if he's going to run. Oh. All right. So Jonny said Jonny might need to leave early for day 2. Jonny might be
What?
leaving too early. So
Okay.
he's going to give Sam the victory.
Really?
That's what I just heard. Because they asked if like Jonny wants to play retro. Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I do. I like retro, man. I like retro. Okay, so
Oh,
how's this work? I sit here and look at. Okay. Yeah. How you doing, Dan?
hey Johnny. Give me 2 seconds, and let me guess if I can get some audio in. Oh, we already hear you. Uh, first of all, congrats on the victory. Second of all,
Yeah,
you want to play
actually,
retro?
Sam won. Sam won that game.
Same one.
Yeah, Sam won that game.
Same one there.
So I'm dropping to play retro. Dude, it's Premiere to Endor, man. That's a good.
You know what? As
See,
somebody who's playing the Premier to Endor, uh, as Premier to Endor,
Yeah.
I don't find that one fun.
What is it not fun for? What's not fun for you?
I haven't found a winning deck.
Okay,
well,
that's fair.
Yeah. So, but no, I mean, so
I feel a
I,
little bad though. Like you could have gone to day 2 and
yeah,
then let Benji win the retro event, and instead now
you're taking that
you're
away. Like,
taking that title because he said he's not beating you. And
No, but what Benji didn't tell you is that when we were playtesting retro, he won with his dark side basically every time. So he was being he knew I was going to scoop. So he told me like
okay,
when you guys asked him what would happen
okay.
if we played, he wasn't going to say, "Oh, my dad's going to scoop." But like
okay,
going into today, my plan was to drop. I did better than I thought. I mean, I'm playing my Jawa decks from Indianapolis, uh, which
I mean,
they're not terrible.
no, I mean
yeah,
the Watto. I mean, you played the Watto game extremely well, and the fact that the chat just blew up when you played 3,720 to one.
Oh, I was gonna lose the game without. So the whole idea is if Waddle gets blown up, which it doesn't always. I mean, sometimes people talk themselves out of attacking. But
Yeah,
if it gets disrupted, then I need to have another angle. That was the thought process. And with quietly observing, like CAD and Aura are fours, so like you could even play decent guys and have a decent total. I got lucky that
yeah.
Casey didn't have his other Luke, like he had the one Destiny Luke, because
yeah.
Jedi Luke would have been
Oh
bad.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, it
but
would have went from what 7 or 12 damage
five,
to
6, and he had
yeah.
Yeah.
board control. I mean, he was trading me for 3. I wasn't doing anything after, so the insert won me
I
the
like the
game.
catch. I
Yeah,
like
Good
the
catch.
catch.
Thank you.
yeah, sure.
Yeah, keeping it family friendly. I mean, uh,
Absolutely.
I mean Garrett's enough to with Garrett here.
Yeah. Garrett's close enough to flirt in that censorship line
Yeah.
I didn't have an
more
overload for
often
you
than
guys
not.
though. Couldn't 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 do the overload tech.
That's
So,
all right. The numbers was enough. That felt a little dirty watching it, and I'm
a
sure
little,
Casey was.
a little.
No, the PC can add all the shields they want, but I gotta try to slip something in.
And
I'll
then
show you how this game was played.
we saw that you played. You had the never tell me the odds in your light side deck as well.
I think
Uh,
gotta do it.
and then so why did you play your Jawa decks today?
I mean, there's a practical reason, which is by far the overriding reason, which was the new set came out. I'm not a playtester,
Okay.
so I didn't know. I mean, some of the cards were kind of previewed and stuff, but the final set was released the day before I left town. Not the day, but like a few days before I left town.
Hmm.
And all my cards are in St. Louis. So like, I borrowed some cards here from my friends, from Maddie and Matt Sokol and Mike Danboys and Aaron Kingery, but I didn't want to like just construct decks using their card. You know what I mean? Like, so I had fun with my Jawa decks in Indy. I won the event. The Watto is a legit deck. I mean, it's probably tier 2, but it's not bad. The Tig is not good. But I lost to Joel Olsen earlier in the tournament. It was the backup stream, so it was probably
Yeah.
captured. He beat me. It felt like a 50-50 game, and so I learned from that game to apply it towards Sam. But the Tig isn't good. I mean, it's a gimmick. Whatever.
I mean, it looked
And
fun, if nothing else.
It's fun. Yeah, it's totally fun.
so you you finished what, 5-3 today?
5-3. Yeah.
5-3 with the drop, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I never played Sam. I hope I didn't like hoodwink you guys, but I'm not gonna prevent him from. His strength of schedule is good. Like he might have been good enough to get in. I talked to Show too. I just want to make sure, like if it had been better for Show for me to drop before game 8, like I would have done it. But he was like, just play and whatever, just play the game and
Yeah,
we'll
okay.
figure it out.
So everybody
Yeah.
kind of knew it. Like I will say this, going into this last round, Sam was at the number 6 point. You were at number 10.
Yeah, I had gotten pared down earlier.
Hmm.
But again, like honestly, like it's the retro. I like playing retro. The special edition uncut sheet is like pretty attractive.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
seems reasonable.
That's just like you guys have seen me play retro on Jump. Like
A few times.
I enjoy playing that format. So it's yeah, we'll see how Benji does. We'll see.
So do you know so are you willing to say what you're playing tomorrow?
I'm playing. I don't want to. If that's okay, I'm gonna hard pass.
Okay. No, that's you.
Yeah, that's reasonable.
Yeah.
We'll hear about it tomorrow, and everyone else will as well. Like,
Yeah, I don't know how many people are gonna play. I mean, it should be interesting. I imagine the Constellation's gonna get a lot of people just because they have their decks already. You have to go through the extra trouble for to make retro decks, but I did and had fun. So here we
Yeah.
are.
no, for sure.
So we do have a question in the chat for you. Tom wants to know, did you kill any chimeras turn 1 with I know?
No, but I killed. What did I kill? I killed. No, this was the best that I did. I mean, I use it on the ground often, just to. Well, what I did against someone earlier is I knowed and I leadershiped, and like I played advantage. It was against Jared Konsker. Oh wait, did I play I know? Anyway, I might not have played I know, but I got advantage out and it just ran Obi-Wan like a coward into the hut, and then he did 2 damage a turn. It was great.
Yeah, I saw the advantage, and I'm like, that's
It's not bad.
kind of dirty.
It's a little dirty.
In Indy, I played I know in space and got like 50 power a couple games. So it's there are a lot of 5s once the guys come out. So like you can draw reasonably high. You got the solo text. I don't know if the strike planning is worth it, but it's like an angle.
Yeah. So we asked Benji earlier if you guys were going to be at any of the events next year. Right now it's Vegas, Minnesota, Columbus, and Seattle.
When is Minnesota?
I'm not sure.
I'm not sure we're in Minnesota this next year. I think Minnesota's a year away.
Or maybe it's next. Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I think
am I
this year.
Is it New Jersey?
I think this year it's going to be Jersey, Vegas,
I know Seattle
and Columbus.
Because Worlds is in Seattle this year for the first time ever.
Yeah.
Do you know when it is?
Not yet.
Okay.
No.
None of that's been announced, and
right.
I don't know that even that it's in Seattle has been formally announced yet. So Dan might be.
Oops.
Right.
It's possible. It's possible. It's possible. I think
It's
that's
possible.
the rumor. That is
Right.
the rumor that I've heard, not from a tournament I'm not on the tournament committee. All I heard was a rumor from a well-advised bearded man that's wearing a
The
really weird-looking hat today. So, tell me who that is. Like,
I've changed hats every game.
I'm
dude.
not saying it's you. I'm just saying it was a weird hat.
So no, I think the plan is potentially Seattle because the Seattle guys always travel to
Oh no,
stuff.
they're great, and Seattle's fun. Like,
And-
I've been out there for the Grand Prix a couple times. I would love to go. I don't know. Timing is always tricky, just with school and stuff. Columbus is drivable. Minnesota, I mean, it's like a 9-hour drive. Minnesota's drivable. If I can go, I will. But like part of I work on the weekends, so it's kind of
Yeah.
hard to take time off.
Oh, for sure.
We'll see. If I can go, I
And you don't
always
wanna-
like to go.
You don't want to tell the wife that she's going to take Benji and Apollo and they're going to come
No,
hang out in
Yeah, I mean, I would
in
love
Columbus.
to. A lot of it depends. This year, my wife is flying to Boston like every other week. So
Ooh.
if it just lands on a week where she's home,
It's one of those if it works, it works kind
if
of
it works,
things.
it works.
Yeah.
But I mean, I always like to try to get the kids like a chance to play live Star Wars because it's just such a good community, and it's so fun. And for them, it's a rare opportunity. So like, if I can, I will. That's like always. And I do. Like I drove out to Indy this year. Columbus isn't that far, so that's possible. It just depends on the weekend. That's just what it comes
Yeah.
down to.
Yeah.
So now that KTOD is officially retired, are you back on Team Albany?
I mean, sporting the shirt.
I just, yeah, I wasn't like, I didn't want to assume. So,
I've always like been on both. Like
yeah.
Justin and I were texting all day.
I mean, I will say this. I was messaging him saying, hey, Johnny's on stream. Johnny's on this stream. Benji's on this stream. Like, he stopped in for maybe like 5 or 6 minutes at least.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
know
stopped in for a little while.
he's interested. I mean, I think he still likes the game. I know he's into the other Star Wars game. But depending on just like all of us, like the community's great. This game is still the best game.
Mhm.
I think I haven't been vocal about it, but like I would love a reset at some point in the future if there is one. It's possible Justin will come back. I can't speak for him. I have no idea. But like the game is really fast right now.
Yeah.
In as much as I mean it's fast, but game's still time, obviously. But like I enjoy what I like about retro is there's like in chess there's a beginning, middle, and an end game. And in
Yeah.
the open format right now, I feel like it just skips to the middle game. So I think there's a lot of play in the opening, which I miss. But like I played today. I had a great time. This community can't be beat, and the game is like I just said, it is still the best game out there, and I think Justin knows that. He knows that. It's hard to stay on top of the game,
Yeah.
Again, I don't want
it
to speak for
is.
Justin. I'm really proud. Like I don't want to come and suck. I want to do well, and so like I felt like I did well today. I think the team did well. I think Maddie's probably in tomorrow. I would guess. I hope he does well tomorrow, and I'm looking forward to playing some retro.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, we would love to get you guys on the retro event on stream to get it out there for the retro community. I know we're going to do some more. We got more? We do have some more retro events on GEP, so definitely going to get those out there as well. Looks like we have about 6 minutes left on the round, so I think honestly,
Looks like Greg beat Logan as well.
that's rough.
That's unfortunate. So you and Benji gonna go get some ice cream?
I mean, it was only if he was going to top 8. So we'll just see if he top 8'd. You gotta have something,
You gotta have
work for it.
standards, but like,
I
come on, he
mean,
5-3 gets him ice cream.
Benji's getting better. He's getting better. We'll see how it goes.
oh yeah,
He is. He was on stream and played very well.
Yeah, he had tough matches
Yeah.
with Matt. Those are tough games.
Yeah, he's all in. He's a good player and he's a fun kid. Like
he's a good kid. He
Oh,
loves
definitely.
the game.
he's
Loves the game.
it's hard to be mad to play. You can't be mad to play him.
Oh,
Like
no.
he's just so excited and he's so well mannered. Just such a good kid. So
No, I agree. And I mean, he's 11, so there's a lot to grow.
yeah. Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
So
he's making top 8s at 11. Wow, I've never.
Oh, not yet. That's
he's not making top 8
Close.
this game.
It's
this
close.
round.
Yeah, but that's the goal. That's the goal. So if I can take him to a Seattle or a Minnesota or a Columbus, I absolutely will. And Apollo too.
That'd be
Yeah.
awesome.
Yeah.
So,
All right, I'm gonna go
All right.
and see how
Awesome.
Benji did.
yeah,
Nice
no,
talking to you
good.
guys.
Take care,
For
man.
sure. Good to talk to you, man.
See you guys.
Okay. So it looks like we have about 6 minutes left in the round. That was about 2 minutes ago. So the round should be up here soon. So do you want to stick around and do the top 8 or no?
No, I think they can announce the top 8. I want to get some dinner, and it's been
Yeah.
a long day of talking.
It's been
I think
it's been an
we've
extremely long day.
and
I
we'll
mean,
be
we've been going since about
back
10
on it
o'clock.
tomorrow.
Yeah, it's been what 10 and a half hours today, staring
Yeah.
at each other, talking to each other.
Yeah, it's been a day, but
It has
this
been a
is
day.
fun. Like everybody who hung out with us, thank you very much. This was lots of fun. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as we did, and we'll be back tomorrow. We'll
Yep,
see the top 8.
Make sure you guys tune into the forums for Chris to announce the top 8. Tomorrow it starts. Coverage will start about I want to say at the same time. Coverage will start at 9:45 Eastern, as the top 8 will kick off at 10 o'clock, give or take Star Wars time. So until then, everybody take care.
I think we know the top 8 actually.
We do.
It should be Bill Kafer, Chris Goglin, Sam Tashima, Phil Assen, Matt Sokol, Joe Olson, and Brian Fred.
Possibly, yeah, probably.
I'm like 99% sure based on the results already went in.
So here, let me see.
So Matt and Bill were both going to be, one of them was going to be 7-1, one was 6-2. Chris and Joe, one was 7-1, one was 6-2. So those 4 are in for sure.
Yeah.
And then we have Sam who won, Phil who won, Greg who won, and B Fred who won. That should be the top 8.
Yeah, so Bill, Sokol, Goglin, Joe, Sam, Phil, Greg, and B Fred.
And basically all we know is that Bill and Goglin will be the top 2 seeds, as they'll be the 2 7-1s.
Followed by
Who knows?
Followed by Sokol and Joe.
Probably, but no guarantees.
Yeah.
So we'll see where that falls